All right. Okay. Okay. Hello. And I'm just making sure that this is streaming live inside this group. It would be a freaking miracle if it is. And I finally figured out, I did. Okay, cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited for this. Welcome to the Ask and You Shall Receive. I am coming in here today to, catch up, have some tea, have some coffee, bring some vibes, bring some training. And I'm so excited to be here. Let me go ahead and hit record in my Zoom. Record on this commit. Okay. Okay. So, welcome to Ask and You Shall Receive. I wanted to come in here today because tomorrow is Thanksgiving, as you know, and it's the day of gratitude here in America. I know a lot of us here in the Topless Manifestors are in America. And if you're new to this group, let me introduce myself and my wild hair. I'm at my parents' house right now. My kids are upstairs running around like wild banshees, so you might hear them. It's all part of the deal. And I'm Cassie McKenzie. I'm an intuitive business coach for coaches and healers. I'm a sales queen, a manifesting queen. And I like bringing that magic into your business so that you can open up more channels of abundance, more income streams into your life and into your business so you can live a more abundant life. And in my program, which is open for business right now, the doors are open for the December group. The Black Friday deals are out for the 7-figure Lightworker Accelerator. And this is my program, my group program. It's a 6-month long program. I think it's 6 months short, actually, for you to grow your coaching business with an aligned strategy, the content, with a signature offer, and make sales in the DMs. This is where, you learn all of those things and apply them to your business and really take action. And I'm so excited to be bringing that magic to this group. So right now, the 7-figure Lightworker program is open. Let me go. It is open for enrollment. And I did announce the Black Friday deals that are available right now. Now, let's get started into the vibe of this program. As you're hopping on, I want you to know that here in this group, it's so important to participate. I want you to, if you're watching this on the replay, hit hashtag replay. When I ask questions here, I want you to really involve yourself, because if you joined this group when it was the Manifestation Queen and you're still pretty much where you are, then the action hasn't been taken. There's a part, even in saying ask and you shall receive, the asking is there, right? The asking is part of the action. And when you ask, you're guaranteed to receive. You're guaranteed to receive unless you get into your own way. And here's how that might happen. You get into your own way when you allow fear to take the driver's seat. Okay. And I know fear can take the driver's seat in a whole lot of different ways. I've heard it a ton of times, like, oh, this isn't in my budget, or, oh, I can't afford that, or, oh, I don't have the time. When really, or, oh, it's not perfect enough yet. When really all of those things are just you displaying some fear in some way, shape, or form. And you're allowing it to take center stage away from you. And that's power. You're giving your power away to the fear. So I want to talk today about, being the end of the year. We still have like 40 days left through the end of the year. And instead of giving up, I think now's the time to really double down. Okay. Now is the time for you to double down in your business and to really allow yourself the freedom to follow what you're here to do, to remember who the fuck you are and what you're here to do. This is powerful, okay? I'm putting my hair up. This is some powerful shit here, okay? All right, let's see what's going on with this hair. All right, let me see if I have any questions. No. All right, so what I want to talk about here is the fact that we overcomplicate a lot of things when you ask and you receive. And we overcomplicate it because of these fears coming up. I think everything really comes down to a fear. And when you really think about it, fear and perfectionism is just fear and lace panties. All right. And lace panties aren't that comfortable. People think that they're like sexy or whatever, but I think they're kind of stupid because they cause a lot of problems. Whereas fears do the same thing. Fears cause a lot of problems, and we give a lot of attention to it for no reason, right? We give a lot of attention to it because we think it's going to enhance our magic if we do, right? If I acknowledge this fear going on and I give it all this attention and I listen to it, then I'm going to get some kind of reward, and the reward is comfort when it's really not comfort. If you're being called to do something, then it's going to bring more discomfort if you listen to your fears. Now, I'm going to tell you something that if you're a coach or a healer online, because in my 7-figure Lightworker accelerator, like I said, doors are open. This is where you take the action to grow your 6 and 7-figure business. All right. If you're going to aim for if you are aim for 6 figures, then if you want a 6-figure business, aim for 7 figures. This is something my coach always says. If you want a 7-figure business, aim for 8 figures. All right. But where are you aiming right now? Where are you allowing yourself to aim at this moment? Are you really allowing yourself to aim for anything? Are you excited about anything and allowing yourself to go for it? Because that's what life is all about. That's what life is all about. It's being excited, loving life, getting the most out of it, living your best life. No one there, when they say, I want to live my best life, thinks about, oh, what could go wrong. You're thinking about what could go right. You're thinking about booking that trip to Mallorca, maybe going to Maldives, booking a trip to Hawaii, taking your kids around Europe, maybe getting that car you've always wanted, investing in the coach you've always wanted, taking that yoga course, getting certified, getting your ARC certification, learning Reiki. I don't know, like mining for your own crystals, like whatever the case, whatever the fuck it is. All right. Now, like I teach you in the accelerator, there's the energetics to everything that you do, and there's the strategy to everything that you do. And when you marry the both of them, and you take that you take that aligned action, and the aligned action is the things where your heart and your soul and your physical body are all operating together. Okay. It's how it feels easy. It's how it feels fun. And to do that, though, and to step into that CEO that you're meant to be and the leader that you're meant to be online, you've got to start seeing yourself as that leader today. To ask and receive in huge quantities like you really want to do, you have got to be willing to throw all of the old shit away and start fresh. All of your old experiences, all of your old failures, take what you can to learn from them and throw the rest away. Because it doesn't matter. and you've got to stop carrying it in your briefcase with you. Okay. So to be the CEO, you've got to be willing to do hard things. To make 6 figures and 7 figures in your business, you've got to be willing to do hard things. And a lot of times we're only willing to do hard things in the bedroom, right? And not the boardroom. But you might not have even looked at yourself yet as somebody who is in the boardroom, right? You might think of some old stuffy man in a suit, but think about somebody like Sarah Blakely, the owner of Spanx, the CEO who started Spanx from like her garage. She went to Clemson, right? She came up with the idea by cutting the bottoms off of her pantyhose so that when she went to sorority functions, her dresses would be smooth, right? Without having to wear the pantyhose part, because that sucks. When you're in South Carolina in the spring, it's fucking hot. But think about her. You think she's a stuffy old man? No. Mm-mm. So when you are willing to do the things that you need to do, and you're willing to take the steps that you need to take, then that means that you need to start looking at yourself like a CEO, as a leader, as the head bitch in charge before you have all your shit together. Because if you're listening to that voice inside that thinks you don't know enough yet, or you're not there yet, or you haven't done X yet, so you can't do Y, and then you read the people's posts on Instagram that tell you why you're not good enough yet, that's not what a CEO would do. They'd get fired. I don't want to fire you. I want to hire you, right? So do what you need to do to keep your job. If you were the CEO of a major company, would you be handling things differently than you are now in your business? Because if you really want to hit 6 figures and 7 figures, then you need to start showing up like that CEO. You need to start showing up like a different person than you are right now. Someone who's excited. You got to stop looking at your desk as a place where you get your work done, because that makes you an employee. It doesn't make you the boss, right? You need to start calling that desk area your boardroom, because you're the CEO. You make the decisions. You're the boss. You're in charge. You make the rules, right? You're not an employee, and you can do hard things. You can do hard things. That's your job as a CEO, is to show up and do the hard things every day to figure out how it's going to work, because you signed up to be your own boss. Okay. So I need to really emphasize this. It's very important. Now, the other thing that you want to remember, is you need to take the steps now and take the action now to set you up for success in 2023, 2024, and 2025. I didn't even get this. When I used to run my business, I used to be very like minute to minute, which is strange because when I was in my corporate life, I always had a plan. But see, somebody else made the plan for me. All right. Somebody else made the plan for me and I followed it. I had a marketing department. I had, people to do the market research, people to make the products, people to be my boss, to tell me what to do. And I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll go do it. Sure. And then I'm going to go live my life. When you have a business online, when you're a healer or you're a coach online, You are all of those roles all at once. So you've got to find a very manageable way to get your ass in gear and to do all the things. And I think this is where a lot of people stop, because you see, well, I'm just supposed to post content. I need to like put something on Instagram or put something on Facebook every day and then call it a day. But it couldn't be further from the truth, because that's not very intentional. What you need is content that's thought out and has a plan behind it. It's got a strategy behind it. It's got reasoning behind what you're doing. This is not something that's like created, you know, at the spur of the moment, and it makes a huge impact. People can create things at the spur of the moment if when they have their plan behind. When you know exactly what you are launching, when you know your product backwards and forwards, and you know the main pillars of these products, that's what makes it so much easier. When you are so in touch with your offerings and how they benefit your people, it makes it super easy for you to be able to show up and promote them. That's when you can wake up and create a piece of content and have it really light the internet on fire. But when you have no idea of any of the above, when your inspiration has run dry, when you wake up and you don't know what to offer that day, when you wake up and you're like, well, I don't really know what I want to do 3 months from now, much less like 1 month from now. So what's my offer going to be this month? That's not a business. That's a hobby. It's a hobby. And if you want to have a business, then you need to have a plan. You need to have the things laid out. And I don't mean some big, long fucking business plan that takes forever to put together. That's why I make it easy for my clients. Like, we create your signature offer. When you have a signature offer, you know exactly, and you work with me, you know, from day one, from the day one of creation of that signature offer. You want to know what makes my launch plan so easy? Because on the day you create your signature offer, you also create the basis for your content. That day, you know what your pillars are and what you are here to talk to your clients about. You know exactly what they need to hear and how you need to show up and serve for them. There's no, oh my God, what do I say? Oh my God, what do I talk about? It is clearly right in front of you in black and white. And I love that. Okay. And you create it. Like, this is not like, if you are here for me to do the work for you, then I'm not your coach. But if you're here to lead yourself through this process and then show up and get your deepest questions answered to move the needle every single time I see you on this weekly basis, on weekly calls inside my program, then you are going to get phenomenal results. Like, I see people go through programs with other people and they walk out and I don't even see them launch anything. And I'm like, what the fuck did they do for 4 months inside that program? What did they create? Did they create? And then I see this messaging that's focused on all the wrong things. I'm not even in their market for something I would buy from them, but I can see that if I was, I wouldn't want to buy it, because it's talking about all the wrong shit. It's shitty content about amazing program. These people are very talented, very, very talented. But if you don't know how to verbalize it in a way that's going to be appealing and attractive to your ideal people, you're not going to sell it. All right. Like, when I go to sell my 7-figure light worker, I know that I'm speaking to my ideal people, because it's people just like you that have these amazing program ideas, but you might not know how to put it together, right? You might not know exactly how to make an extraordinary offer come together that gets people like amazing results. How to turn a low ticket offer into a high ticket offer, how to take your high ticket offer and sell it to many, many people instead of having to take on so many private clients to make 10K months, which doesn't ever work because it's not sustainable. Okay. This is where You create that ease inside your business. Okay. This is where the content becomes super fucking easy. It just flows. It flows out of you. We're going to talk about this on Monday inside the Manifest Your 10K Months masterclass, more in depth. But what I want to really hone in on right now is the fact that you get your messaging. Like when I go to sell my 7-figure Lightworker accelerator, I know that my people are struggling with knowing what to post. They're struggling with knowing how to make a reel without it taking 4 hours to make one, right? Like it shouldn't. You should be able to make 10 of them in 30 minutes. 10 in 30 minutes. It's fucking easy. And I can show you how. Your job is not to post a piece of content. Your job is to create a space that your people want to come hang out in for a long time, and they know that you're the person for them. They want to come hang out with you. Go to my Instagram page, you'll see what I mean. It's a fun place to go get a fuck ton of information. And if I give that kind of information and content and value inside my Instagram page, imagine what it's like inside a 6-month program with me. Like, I should be charging $20,000 for this program that's currently $5,000. I could easily sell it for $20,000 because you can easily make $20,000 months from this program if you follow the process. Because once you create your offer, then you create your content. So you know exactly what to post and exactly what to say in order to attract your 10 out of 10 clients to you. Okay. When I see 10 on the clock, I think I'm manifesting my 10 out of 10 clients. I'm not taking just anybody with a credit card. I'm taking my 10 out of 10 clients. Like she's a perfect 10. She's somebody I can't wait to talk to. I can't wait to help fucking fix all the bullshit that somebody else has taught her. Because then when you go to sell these programs, you start making sales every day. When you work with me in the 7-figure Lightworker, I teach you how to take this signature offer and sell it multiple different ways and to create multiple offers out of the basis of this foundation. And it makes your business just fucking explode because you are able to easily create. You're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall. Every little step feels natural and normal. And then you get to decide really what you want to anchor into from there. Like you're basically creating something from your genius zone, which then narrows your genius zone even more. And that's the place where you know your shit and you have the most fun teaching it or healing with it or whatever. For years, I struggled with this. For years, I struggled with, what do I need to say? What do I need to do? I'm the abundance master. How do I bring abundance? I shouldn't talk about money all the time, but I fucking love helping you make money, and I love helping you create that ripple effect. I love knowing that each of one of my clients are going to take what I've taught them and turn that into helping 100 more people or more. It's so exciting to me. It's so fucking amazing. Like deep breaths because it's so fun. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can take action. And right now, I am like right now the Black Friday deals are on for the topless man, for the 7-figure Lightworker Accelerator. This is my 6-month program. You get weekly calls, but you also are getting your signature offer. You're creating your signature offer. You are creating the content that converts. You're knowing how to craft together a masterpiece of content time and time again that's so easy to put out. So you become a standout brand. You become the go-to coach or healer with an endless flow of clients wanting to come through. You create and launch your program in 21 days or less. And I teach you how to make sales every day in your DMs. I teach you exactly how to do it without sales calls so that you can make sales in your DMs every freaking day. This is where the magic at. This is where it's so much fun. There's no reason why you need to be sitting on sales calls all the time. I'm sorry. It's just not the vibe. Not the vibe. And I'm not here for that. Okay. So with the accelerator right now with Black Friday, I have 3 Black Friday options for you. One, and some of them have limited spots, so listen closely. One is a 9-month payment plan. So you actually save $600 off of the early action price with this Black Friday deal. It's fucking amazing. And you get to spread the cost over 9 months. When you join, you get immediate access into my 7-figure code course. And option 2 is a VIP day with me, where when you sign up, you get a VIP day with me that you can use anytime during the 6 months together. And a VIP day, if you're unfamiliar, this is where you get me one-on-one virtually, or you could book a hotel and come meet me in person. And we spend 5 to 6 hours working on your business, working on the branding, the marketing, the content, the sales strategy, like the things that you need help the most, and refine them and leave with an action plan. You also get a call with me prior to it. You get some homework prior to it to make the most of those 5 hours together, and then a follow-up call afterwards. This is where you will explode. These alone are worth $2,200. When people book them with me, I charge at least $2,200 for this experience. Now, the third option is 2 months of Voxer coaching with me. So you get access to me through Voxer to get your questions answered, to walk with me, to learn how I would handle situations that you're going through. It's fun. So you can, and for the VIP day and for the Voxer option, there's only 2 spots each for both of those. So once people take them, they're gone. All right. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to leave you with this. Come join me on Monday too. You have till Monday to sign up for the Black Friday deals with either the special pricing, the VIP day, or the extra Voxer coaching. And this is in addition to the other bonuses. If you're unfamiliar with the bonuses, just message me the word Black Friday and we can talk about it, okay? But I'm building my business to 7 figures. You can join me or you can watch me, but I'm going there, and I'd love to take you with me. The choice is yours. If you are not at 10K months yet, I invite you to join me Monday for my free masterclass, where we're going to dive deep into what makes you get to 10K months with your content and your offers. You're going to walk away with action steps with this one. And like I said, you have till Monday to decide about the Black Friday deals, unless they're already scooped up before then. Today's Wednesday, so there's a few days. So I would hop on them. If you're feeling the pull to join the Lightworker Accelerator, listen to it. Don't let your fear get the best of you. All right. Now, what are you going to commit to? You going to walk with me, or are you going to watch? I love you. Have a beautiful Wednesday and a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will see you all on Monday for Manifest 10K months. Can't wait. So excited. And I hope you have a wonderful day. DM me Black Friday if you're down for joining me in this journey. Bye.